All right, here we go. Finally made it. The Interstate Trailer Truck Series ready to go here tonight at IRP. Brandon Parks on the pole. Billy Van Meter in the 2. How about Philbrick in that number 3 spot? Ryan Allen in the 4. Chris Jones in that number 5 spot. Wyatt Walker in the 6. Hazelwood in the 7. McPeak in the number 8 spot. Kendrick Coleman in the 9. Brandon Yates in the 10. Witherspoon in the 11. Rex Cock going to be back here in that number 12 spot. 13 going to McIntosh. John Walker in the G&W Racing Machine in the 14 spot. And the 15 going to Jesse Gordon. Just missed out on qualifying. But he's going to start in the back here tonight. He'll work his way up through the field. Conditions here tonight, beautiful. 78 degrees, partly cloudy, 2-mile-an-hour winds. Big thanks again to Interstate Trailers for being the title sponsor of tonight's racing action. All right. Drivers are set. We're ready to go. Any moment when they're ready to go here. 75 laps tonight is the call here at IRP. We were supposed to go to Pocono, but there were some glitching issues going on with that track. You know, the outside wall, if you rubbed it the wrong way, you get warped back down into the pits. So we didn't want to have that. So we decided, hey, let's go to IRP. And that's where we're at here tonight. So we'll see what we can do here. But how about Brandon Parks back out here in full form here, your 4-time truck champion. Starting on the pole here at IRP. He's got Brandon next to him here. He's got Billy Van Meter. Billy's probably ran more laps on this track than anybody has in their life. So he should be somebody to watch out for. Lions Den driver Philbrick put in some practice. Going to start second row on the inside right behind Brandon Parks. Good looking run for him. Wyatt Walker back here tonight in that 85 machine out of Bowling Springs, South Carolina. Keep an eye on him. He's going to be somebody to watch in that Silverado. Moving themselves a little bit further back, Kendrick Holmes. You can't forget about him, folks. That Daytona truck winner out of Indianapolis, Indiana. They call him. They got it done at Darlington also, so keep an eye on him. Another guy back there in the back. Some we're talking about. Hey, you got to watch out for McPeak. You know, free agent driver out there looking for a team. If you're interested in a talented driver in that 61, he's looking for you. Give McPeak a call today. Jesse Gordon missed the qualifying. He's going to start in the back here. Should be no problem for that Hayes and Boost driver. He'll work his way up to the field. 75 laps here tonight for him to get it done. All right, IRP's ready to go. I'm ready to go. Brandon Parks is ready to go. 75 laps, Brandon. Good to see him back. I don't think anybody else likes seeing him back because, 4-time truck champion. Kind of just want to see him go away, right? He's back. Let's see what you got, Brandon. Good looking start there. Inside line. Got it going. Inside, outside right now. This is a track where you definitely want to find your line early. You do not want to get yourself caught out there to play too much. You saw the battle there early. Inside, outside. Ryan Allen. He's got Philbrick looking to the inside. Wyatt Walker right behind them. They're going to fill it in, fill it out here through the back of the pack. Still a good side-by-side battle there. Jesse Gordon had to hang on to that thing. Wow. He about looped it there. Now they're going to jump back into single file here. There he is, McIntosh, the Mac Attack, working his way up there for Lions Den Motorsports tonight. He's going to be somebody to watch out for, that number 909. But up front, it's Brandon Parks, the 4-time truck champion. Billy Van Meter running it strong here tonight for Team Chaos in that number 2 spot. Ryan Allen right behind them, and there is Philbrick in that 06 for Lions Den also. Oh, Parks goes up into the wall hard. Your 4-time truck champion going to have some troubles now with that right front. Next level racers, 28, Brandon Parks going to have a tough truck to handle for the next 71 laps. Oh, boy. That looked like it done some damage there. Man, he's going to be kicking himself here early in this one. Right behind him, Ryan Allen knows, hey, I got to get going. Philbrick right behind him. Philbrick's put in a lot of time in this track, and he knows exactly what he's got to do here. Right behind that, you're seeing it. Wyatt Walker. Walker Ridge Plantation, the White Oak Lodge. Trying to get some laps done here tonight, man. Looking good. I like that white and black scheme. Pretty slick for that Chevrolet. Wyatt Walker currently up a spot. He's in the top 5 right now. Jonesy back to the 6. Brandon Parks now going to have to let Allen go here, man. Tough break early in this one. Kendrick Holmes right there. He saw the pressure being put onto him. Patrick McPeak moving himself up a little bit here. Philbrick now looking to the inside. The 06 of Philbrick, the Lions Den Motorsports driver. Trying to find something here. The inside of Brandon Parks. Both drivers get a little swirly coming out of the corner, and a solid suit right there. McIntosh back there. He's at the bottom of the track, and he's got himself looped around here. Looks like the 28 and him made contact. 28 made it out of there alive. Tough break for them, man. You hate to see that late in this one. 7-75 in the books here. He just got swirly coming out of the corner. Just cost him. John Walker, Jen, there it is right there. Another one. Witherspoon going to the inside of the track wall. He's going to try to bring that thing back out. Just looped it coming out, and right to the inside wall he went, man. Tough break for Witherspoon tonight. Yates now working their way up there. John Walker, Hazelwood, Kendrick, and McPeak now. McPeak battling it out with Kendrick Holmes. Kendrick getting racy here. You got Jesse Gordon right behind him. All former teammates of one another, believe it or not. Patrick McPeak over there running tonight. Jesse Gordon kind of like, hey, you guys got to get going here. I got to get moving. I got to get up the track. I didn't miss qualifying. Then tough break here so far for Jesse Gordon as he's stuck behind a rolling roadblock there. Is that team now? There you go, getting some speed rolling. Billy Van Meter out front, Ryan Allen, Brandon Parks still in the top three. Philbrick back there in that number 4 spot. Wyatt Walker, Chris Jones, and McPeak. Jesse Gordon now up 8 spots here, folks. He's getting that number 10 capsule of time Batman machine rolling here. 11 of the 75. Absolutely. Fantastic run here early in this for Billy. Yes, the gaps are up on the screen now. If you're looking to keep track of your favorite driver, maybe it's Billy Van Meter. You don't have to look too much further. He's in the lead. Ryan Allen right behind him, and Brandon Parks still trying to hold off the 06 here. The Lions Den Motorsports driver, Ryan Philbrick, going to work himself up here a little bit here. A very, very tight track, you know, when it comes to trying to make a pass and trying to do something here. But it's a great battle here for third. As Philbrick and Brandon Parks side by side. Someone call that a side suck. As close as they're getting right there. So some great side-by-side racing here if they can keep it together. Don't want to jinx it, though. Wyatt's like, don't jinx it. I'm right behind him. Wyatt Walker in that 85. Watching the battle right in front of him. You're riding with Wyatt Walker. Walker Ridge Plantation, White Oak Lodge on that thing. Wyatt's going to settle it down there. Jesse Gordon right behind him. Chris Jones, Kendrick Holmes, and McPeak back there still duking it out. 25 into 61, giving each other the business. 15 of the 75 here at IRP, already in the books. Your big mover, you're looking at it, Jesse Gordon. Jesse Gordon now working his way up through the field here. He's to the number 5 spot. Right now, you see the patience becoming a thing here. Jesse knows he's got to get going. But Philbrick knows he's got a fast truck, too, on the inside. Brandon Parks doing everything he can do to try to hold on to it here. Right there, still a lot of speed to be gained there. Philbrick in that 06, the 28 of Brandon Parks. Yes, very slippery coming out of 4. No pun intended, yes. Saw somebody scraping the wall back there. You heard that scraping? Crunch, crunch. Brandon Parks in the 06 of Lions Den. That is Philbrick. In the 06, Brandon Parks in the 28. Giving you guys a show here for third. Jesse Gordon looking for somewhere to go here. Nowhere yet. And it's been a great battle here for third. As Billy Van Meter still the man out front right now. Ryan Allen into 2. And we're watching Philbrick and Parks figure out who wants to be third place here. Without burning too much stuff up. You know, Philbrick's like, hey, I'm going to go ahead and back down a little bit here. Jesse goes up into the wall. Gets a little bit of that right side all a little bunched up there. And right now they're going to have to regroup and find themselves another line here. So Billy Van Meter out front. Ryan Allen into 2. And there is your battle. Back here, a good cluster of trucks for 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. It looks like the 06 going to get another hench at it here and try to go back down underneath him again here. All right, now, good battle here. 06 going to go ahead and try to put something in there. He's going to clear him that time. Great job, the 06. Nothing comes easy at all. You got to earn it here. Jesse Gordon had about earned his stripes there. Going to fall back a little bit right into the lap of Wyatt Walker. He tried to dip it in there a little bit, and you saw how patient the 06 was. Really worked with Brandon there, and it paid off. Now you're watching the 10, a little bit more of an aggressive driver in Jesse Gordon here. Brandon Parks, no slouch. He's been around, 4-time truck champion. He knows a thing or two about holding somebody back, and right now he knows, hey, if you're going to get around me, you're going to have to use up your shit. Great battle here still, the 28 and the 10, and the 10's going to get it. Looks like it. Drag race coming off the corner. Brandon Parks not going to give it to him.
My bad, Parks.
Jesse Gordon gets him loose there and brings him back in there. About wrecked both trucks. That's the difference between the drivers we talked about. You seen how clean Philbrick was. Never touched him one time. Never touched Parks one time. It's just all about different drivers and how they want to approach things. You saw that. Perfect example. Philbrick, we watched it there for 10 laps. No contact ever made, and battled his way up there. Contact made 3 times already between these drivers here. But they do say rubbing is racing. You're absolutely right. And it looks like he's going to try to clear him here. And he will clear him here. So Jesse Gordon, after a couple bumps, scratches, and damn near wrecking each other, he's got it done. He's up to the 4th spot. Brandon Parks going to fall back to the 5 now. Wyatt Walker's going to get his shot at Brandon here, coming up soon. Brandon Parks back there right now, just trying to find some speed here. And same with Chris Jones and Kendrick Holmes, still back in the 8. Patrick McPeak there, right there with them. And you have Hazelwood still trying to hold his ground. Rex Cock back there. Haven't said his name a whole lot here tonight. He's also trying to get some speed going. Brandon Yates in that 15 for Lions Den. He's rolling back there, looking strong here. Consistent laps in the 12 spot. And Witherspoon in the number 13 spot. But up front, Billy Van Meter's getting ready to get into some lap traffic here, folks. The 23 machine out of Indianapolis, Indiana, Mr. Chaos. Bill out here doing Bill shit right now, doing his thing. Got a good-sized gap between him and Allen. And Philbrick holding his own here in that number 3 spot, but he's got Gordon coming. And they will have to get fuel. Yes, sir. They will definitely have to stop for fuel. There's no doubt in my mind. Gordon may have to stop for some tires, too. He is sliding that thing all over the place. Now, right now, Brandon Parks here and Wyatt Walker are going to be the next grouping. We saw how it was for Philbrick. He had to work with it for about 10 laps. Gordon was a little more aggressive there, and let's see how Wyatt Walker approaches this situation in that 85. Lap 30 of 75. Right after this, we got the LDM. Advanced Legend Cars. Week number 2. Coming up next at USA International. Should be a good time over there. Look forward to that. But we got to get through here. Big race here. Interstate Trailer Truck Series. Winding down. We're excited for the new season. In just a few weeks, we got this schedule. That'll be getting released to everybody very soon. And it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun with some of these short tracks that they got on the schedule. Look forward to breaking that all down for you guys really soon on the next podcast. But right now, we're still watching this battle here. Billy's out front. Ryan Allen, there's Philbrick. Jesse closing that gap little by little. And there is Brandon Parks. Brandon Parks now, and there's Wyatt a little bit up into the wall here. Chris Jones going to try to look underneath Wyatt Walker a little bit here. And right now you're seeing Philbrick work his way up here, getting up and around Witherspoon. No problem there. 32 of the 75. Yes, it's going to come down to a pit strategy here. How they get into the pits is going to matter. How many tires they take is going to matter. How much fuel they're going to take. All that's going to matter when it comes down to seeing who's going to have enough speed for the end of this race. And you're seeing it now. Gordon just all over the place. Not any tires left in that thing, but he is wheeling it to every last bit of grip falls off. Keeping that thing wound up and sideways the best he knows how to do. But Billy Van Meter, how about this guy? Out here on a Sunday stroll, man. Nobody's got anything for the kid out of Indianapolis, Indiana. Look at that. Billy Van Meter in that 23. Team Chaos sitting 1-2 right now. Talked to Bill a couple days ago. I said, hey, you know, what do you think of the point standings? Hey, I'm not worried about it, man. Everything will fall back. Looking good here so far, man. They are digging. He's already got a win over in the Legend Car Series, which is coming up next. That's huge. So their team, you know, he said, hey, look, we got a long way till December. No reason to rush everything right now. And you saw that with some of these other teams already bailing out. These teams are making moves up there, but they all are chasing the team out here right now. This is the number 10 team. For Hayes and Boots, Jesse Gordon. That is the team to beat right now in the Owners' Championship points. Good size lead for that team over there, so everybody knows, hey. But we've seen already some teams break. So, you know, all the way from now until December is a very long time away. It's all about being able to make it work and make it last here. All right, so the 06 and the 10 now are going to be bumper to bumper. There's lap 37 to 75 in the books here. Jesse's going to look to the inside here of Phil Brick. Phil Brick going to hold his own here and just run his own line. 38 of the 75. Jesse's going to have to get up there. Whoa, man, it's really early right there from the 06. Phil Brick has to get himself back down and in line there. I'm sure them tires are about chewed up the way he was coming out of the corner there. Awful swirly. Jesse Gordon going to look down underneath him here. Good side-by-side battle here. The 06 and the 10. Team Hayes and Boots, Team Lions Den. And there you go. Just like that. Able to get up and around them there. John Walker going into the pits there. He's in the pits and not coming back out, it looks like there. So Ryan Allen going to come into the pits here. First guy to stop in there and grab some fuel. Jesse Gordon going to stay out there. And how about Brandon Yates? He's going to bring his beautiful looking machine down the pits here also. So Ryan Allen, the 87 Team Chaos, in the pits right now. This is going to shake up the field, folks. Jesse Gordon, when's he coming in? Nobody knows. Bill Brick going to be back here in the number 3 spot. We don't know when he's going to come in either, but they do have to pit. They will not have enough fuel to make this entire race. Brandon Parks locking that thing down there, and whoo, boy, he got it wound up in there. Billy Van Meter going to come down pit road also here, the 23 machine. Good looking stuff from him. We'll see what he's going to have out here tonight. Oh, man, the 06 of Philbrick just smoked that wall. He better have that fast repair equipped, or he's going to be kicking himself in the... Yep. Rex Cock. Coming down the pits here. Good job, Rex. Looking good there. Good and clean stop there for Rex Cock. Jesse Gordon going to slide to number 10 down there for Hayes and Boots. But right now, how about the 06 of Philbrick, folks? Line them up. Let's hear it. The Lions Den Motorsports leading the lap here tonight at IRP. And I think Billy Van Meter may have gotten a blend line infraction there. Maybe. We got to keep an eye on that 23. That was close. That was really close. My, oh my. Man, that would suck. Oh my. But we're going to find out here. Wyatt Walker back out front here in the White Oak Lodge 85. Snap on there out of Bowling Springs, South Carolina. And man, that was crazy right there. The action that we're seeing across the board. Wyatt Walker, your new leader. Chris Jones in that number 2 spot. Going to be all about who's coming down the pit here. Philbrick coming in and out of the pits now. Let's see how he does on the blend line. He said no fast repair for me. He didn't want to take it. He's holding that bottom line pretty good here. It's always scary coming out of there, though. Watch this. Ooh, that looked pretty good, I would say. Not bad. So Chris Jones, your new race leader. Wyatt Walker going down the pits here. So Hazelwood now, he's up there on the high side in that number 11 machine. He's got Brandon Parks down low and Jesse Gordon right there with him. As these drivers now get back out here and get in full race form. Jesse going to look down to the inside here. Jesse Gordon down there battling hard with the 28. Brandon Parks, Jesse Gordon getting after it here. And Brandon able to use that pick there. Smart move. Using that Mr. 61, I believe that's who it was. That would have been McPeak there as a pick. Veteran move from the 4-time truck champ. But up front, they're all chasing Chris Jones out of Australia. Patrick McPeak in that number 2 spot right now. Billy Van Meter, Witherspoon, Parks, Gordon, and Philbrick. That's your top 8 at the moment. What a battle we got here. Brandon Parks and Jesse Gordon. 47 of the 75 in the books. Chris Jones had to come in and pit. That's going to give McPeak the edge here. Gordon getting way loose there on the bottom. Man, oh man. And you're seeing the 06 now of, yes, that is Philbrick. Lions Den driver working his way up on the high side here. And big blend line there. Infraction maybe? I'm not sure what happened there. Looked like Witherspoon was trying to come out of the pits or stay low. Not sure what happened with him. We'll keep an eye on the 20B machine. But man, oh man, tough break. Looks like he may have just been staying low and out of the way there. So McPeak, still your leader out here, folks. The 61 free agent driver. Looking for a team. If you're interested, get with Patrick McPeak, man. He's looking. Put him in a truck, he'll win races. Look at this guy. Billy Van Meter in that number 2 spot right now. And the blend line looking good here for Chris Jones. Yes, sir. Ryan Allen in the 3 and Jesse in that number 4 spot. He's up 11 spots, folks. Brandon Parks and Philbrick back out on the lead lap. 25 laps to go here at IRP. What an exciting race this has been here. From all the lead changes we had to Patrick McPeak leading this thing. Up 7 spots right now. Unbelievable what we're seeing here. The 06 now working his way back down there on the 28 machine at Brandon Park. Still side by side there. And going to lean on him a little bit more here. The 28 and the 06. We saw that about, I don't know, 30 laps ago. These guys were getting after each other there. Well, right now, Patrick McPeak doing the best job he could do. We're trying to keep this lead. Good looking stuff for the 61 machine here tonight. Billy Van Meter still in that number 2 spot as he's able to get up and down and underneath Yates here for Lions Den. Ryan Allen back there in the 3. Jesse in the 4. Still Brandon Parks in the number 5 spot right now. But how about Ryan Philbrick? He's up to the number 6. Wyatt Walker into number 7. There's Witherspoon. Strong run tonight, up 3 spots for the 20B machine. They call him the Spoon for Hazen Boots. There's Hazelwood right there, the other part of that team. Team Canada. And an Australian right behind him, Chris Jones. Rex Cox been pretty quiet back here tonight in that 28 machine. He's had that Ford just about everywhere you could go on the track here. Watching Patrick McPeak, and now he's going to look in his mirror to see Billy Van Meter coming up here. Working his way. He's closing that gap right now. Billy Van Meter about 4.5 back from Patrick McPeak. Ryan Allen and the boys say it. You know, hey, the cream rises to the top. We're going to see that here real soon. Because we got about 20 laps to go here. Yeah, it's amazing what happens. Like I said, you can run 15 cars if you have the right 15 cars out here. Which obviously before we didn't have that. Which, like I said, it doesn't matter, you know, if we ran 12 cars or 16 or 24. If you have the group of guys that can come out here and run side by side, a little give and take, it makes a big, big difference. And you've seen it here tonight, man. These guys have done a great job. With 20 laps to go, a pretty clean race overall. So Patrick McPeak, he's looking back now, seeing that gap go down to 2.5 here. 20 laps to go. Ryan Allen still hanging on. Jesse Gordon. Brandon Parks now getting up there and getting some of that wall there, that 28 machine. Philbrick still doing his thing here, trying to get up underneath him. Been a great battle here all night. I can tell you right now, I know Philbrick's palms are sweaty right now from not trying to drive up the track here. He's doing a great job of holding the line there. Some great side-by-side racing here. Look at that. Look at that. I'm just glad Netcode isn't playing a role in this, because I can imagine I may have jinxed it. That'd have been bad. So McPeak now seeing that gap close on him. Billy Van Meter going to work his way up here, still side by side. And here comes Billy Van Meter now, going to take his lead back, the 23 machine. Out of Indianapolis, Indiana, Team Chaos says, slide on over, bud. It was fun watching you lead a couple laps. I appreciate you doing what you do, but Phil Brick's able to make the pass there on Parks. Good job, buddy. And look at that, just like that. Patrick McPeak knows he's got to come in the pits and sacrifice that lead, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Tough run here tonight, but a great run from Patrick McPeak. Same with Witherspoon as the 20B machine comes down pit road. All right, look at this. Billy Van Meter back out front. Ryan Allen in that number 2 spot, and there is Jesse Gordon into 3. Started back there with no qualifying, folks. Remember that. So he's up 12 spots with 16 to go. Hell of a run there for just running in the house late to this race tonight. Patrick McPeak leaving the pits. Chris Jones back here in a good battle between Kendrick. Kendrick on that high side, that black machine, and Chris Jones in the purple. Well, Billy Van Meter still out front in that 23. Ryan Allen in the number 2 spot. Jesse Gordon in the 3. And there is Brandon Parks. He's back to the 5 spot. Wyatt Walker into 6. Chris Jones in that 7. Kendrick in the 8 and the 9 of Hazelwood. Rex Cox still back in the 10 spot. Patrick McPeak coming back down pit road here. A little concerning for the 61. Keep an eye on that. Brandon Yates, got a good race going for him tonight. Nothing spectacular, but didn't tear up the truck. Looks good, and, you know, just logging laps, man, you know. He's 2 laps down right now, but he's had a good run here tonight as he's in the number 11 spot. Getting ready to crack a top 10 here, possibly, so that would be great for him if he can get that done here. Brandon Yates in the 11th spot here as Rex Scott goes underneath him. So Billy now counting them down. We got a dozen laps left here at IRP. Billy, your leader. His teammate Ryan Allen right behind him, Team Chaos. Then you got Gordon back there for Hazen Boots and Philbrick. Heck of a run here tonight from the 06 machine. He has been dialed in from start to finish, from qualifying, from hot laps to where he's at now. The 06 for Lions Den to the number 4 spot. Great run from him. Brandon Parks, not where he wants to be. 4 spots back from where he qualified. He had some of that damage earlier on that right side when he hit that wall, and he hasn't been able to recover since. Wyatt Walker, good run tonight. Love the new colors. The white and black looks pretty slick. Great looking stuff there from White Oak Lodge. Chris Jones right there behind him. Team Australia. Jonesy not going to be happy with that either, but he's the last car on the lead lap. So I guess he'll take it where he can get it. Kendrick home. He's satisfied up 1 spot. Back here in the 8. Hazelwood, just happy to be here in the 9. And Rex Cox like, hey, man, I'm just filling in the numbers here tonight. Rex Cox looking good here in this one in the number 10 spot. All right, so, hey, 9 laps to go. Billy Van Meter still the man out front. Dominating performance here, man. Led about probably 60 laps or so. Maybe 50. It wasn't quite 60. Led a lot of them, though. Yeah, look at the map here. Yes, you can see it. Everybody pretty well spread apart now. The number 7 car of Chris Jones, victim to go a lap down right now. As Billy Van Meter now working his way up to Chris Jones. Going to put him 1 lap down. Hazelwood back here. Good battle here brewing up between him and Kendrick. 8 to go. Yes, Jesse Gordon right there. He's got a little bit of a gap to get to second, but no shot at catching Billy Van Meter here tonight. Just started way too far in the back. But a heck of a run. You see it on the mini map there. Just almost about a half a lap spread there. Just a little under a half a lap spread between him and the leader. Bill Brick, same way. He's back there just trying to hang on to the number 4 spot. Brandon Parks is charging though. 6 laps to go. They're rolling out here. Billy Van Meter now going to work around. There he is right there. You're going to have Ryan Allen right behind him. Crank it up. 5 to go here at IRP. Great looking shots here. I love that camera angle. Billy Van Meter, the man out front. Ryan Allen and Jesse Gordon. That is your top 3 at the moment. Absolutely. Ryan Philbrick, Brandon Parks, Wyatt Walker, Chris Jones, and Hazelwood. Right there. Billy Van Meter, Ryan Allen, and Jesse Gordon, your top 3 with 3 laps to go. Philbrick there had to get up and around Yates, about wrecked each other. That would have been real bad, as we got contact back there. It looks like Brandon Yates there into the wall there. Tough break for him. Yates came back and off the track. Tough break for Yates. Not sure what happened with him there. Looks like he just drove up into the 28 there and just got stuffed. Man, he was not clear there. Yates in the wrong there. Tough break. You hate to see that. 2 laps to go. He had a clean race going too, man. Just drove right up in there. Nowhere for Parks to go. 2 laps to go. White flag out this time by Billy taking it home here. Ryan Allen going to be the 2. Jesse Gordon looking at the number 3 spot here. And it will go official. A half a lap here, folks. If you haven't looked in the cockpit, look at it now. Billy Van Meter going to saw the wheel here for you folks at IRP. Look at it go. Billy Van Meter bringing it home here. That's how he does it, folks, every time. Billy Van Meter wins it here. Ryan Allen going to bring it home in the number 2 spot. And Jesse Gordon, hell of a run here tonight in that number 3 spot. Philbrick going to be in the 4. Brandon Parks in the 5, excuse me. Wyatt Walker going to bring it home in the number 6 spot here tonight. And how about Chris Jones in the 7, Hazelwood in the number 8 spot. Kendrick going to be in the 9 and the 10 going to Rex Cobb. But how about your race winner here, folks, tonight? The 23 of Billy Van Meter. Ryan Allen going to work his way around right now. He's in that number 2 spot. And here comes Jesse Gordon. All right. All right, let's get it going here. We'll start off with the 3rd place driver. Didn't get a chance to qualify, just ran out of time. And up 12 spots, Jesse Gordon, you got a copy.
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, heck of a run, man. I was happy to wait for you as long as I could through qualifying. And you made a hell of a run here in the race. Up 12 spots, started all the way in the back to P3, man. Great run tonight. Break it down for us.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, I was busy with getting the car back in the yard and on the trailer and everything, so that's why I was a little late. And then this is the first race with triples, so I'm kind of getting used to it, and that's why I started Park, so I was getting into you a little bit and driving in there. So still got to clean up some stuff, but it was fun battling through the field, and yeah, I mean, it feels like a win, so I'll take 3rd for sure. I mean, that was a blast. There was nothing for them up front, so yeah.
No, absolutely. It was fun to watch. Good battles there between you and Parks. And then, yeah, P3 tonight. Great run there. Gordon, congrats on that. We look forward to seeing what you do in the Legend cars here coming up next. And who's some great sponsors you want to thank, Gordon?
I'd like to thank you, of course, for putting this on. Everybody for coming out and racing a really clean race. That was awesome. And then my sponsors, Capsule Time LLC, Pink Chiefs Tennis Salon, Amsoil, Creative Tires, Davis Trenching, United Window Tent, Empire Motorsports, and my team, HBM Motorsports.
Absolutely. Great job out here, Jesse Gordon, P3 here tonight. Yeah, the racing does get a lot cleaner once you get rid of some of those drivers that don't have no business being out here. Great job, Gordon, P3 tonight. All right, went over down to our 2nd place driver for Team Chaos, Ryan Allen. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, great run there, man. It was smooth sailing for you and Billy up front here. And like you said, up 2 spots from where you qualified, man. You had that 87 rolling. And, it was Bill's race to win, obviously, I think, coming into this here. IRP, one of his favorites, I'm sure. But, hey, you did a great job here holding off the other, 13 other trucks out here. So, great run. Break it down for us.
Yeah, man. Didn't really get no practice coming into tonight. Got a lot of family stuff going on, so iRacing's kind of low on my priority list currently. But was able to make it out. Definitely wasn't expecting a podium finish, let alone a 2nd place. So I'll take it. Able to qualify 4th. Make some quick moves up there at the beginning. Billy and Parks got into each other, and I think it kind of messed up Parks' truck a little bit, and kind of held up the field a little bit there from my point of view, at least. I don't know if that's what actually happened, but definitely allowed us to get a good gap on the field and kind of stretch it out and maintain it. His strategy worked out perfect, and yeah, couldn't ask for a better night so far.
Absolutely, a fantastic run as always, and congrats on the P2 here. And we look forward to seeing what you can do in them legend cars coming up next. And who's them great sponsors you want to thank tonight, Alan?
Yeah, I'd like to thank you for putting on the races, everybody for coming out, whole team over at Chaos Motorsports, Masson and Kane Warehousing, Edica Welding and Hydraulic, MEP Performance, HD5, Circle City Raceway, Kenny Moyne, Van Dorn Racing Development, Norton Transport, Avery Denison, then coaches, Cutscene, and keep digging.
Fantastic work. There you have it. Ryan Allen, P2 here tonight in the trucks. All right, went over down to our race winner at his home track here, Billy Van Meter in that 23 machine for Team Chaos. You got a copy.
What up?
Hey, heck of a run here, man. I'm sure you saw it when the IRP got switched over from the shit at Pocono, and you're probably licking your chops like this has to be one of your favorite tracks. I mean, you live right down the street from it, and you probably raced here since you could fucking walk. But you got the job done here tonight in the trucks. Break down your run.
Yeah, the run was pretty good. I don't know if me and Parks actually hit off of the 2 or not. He got loose on entry, and then I peeked underneath. I don't know if I air pushed him in the fence or if he got re-loose and we hit, and he hit the wall by himself. I'm not sure. I feel bad if I did hit him. That's not how I want to race him. I think I would have beat him either way. This is my own track, and I've watched my dad here run here for 20 years. I've ran here for 15, so if there's one track I can win at iRacing and tell people where every crack is, it's probably one of them.
Yeah, absolutely. A fantastic run as always here at IRP, and we look forward to seeing if you can go back-to-back in these legend cars at USA coming up next. But till then, how about them great sponsors, Billy, one more time here tonight?
Well, I want to thank you and Chaos Motorsports, and then Circle City, Edka Welding, Masson and Kane, Sim Coaches, Cutscene, and just the rest of them, the one small ones,
Absolutely. Fantastic work as always. There you have it. Billy Van Meter burning it down here at IRP. Going to take the win here. Ryan Allen going to be in that number 2 spot. And Jesse Gordon coming all the way from the back to number 3. We got legend cars coming up next. All right, here we go. We're getting the grid going here for the LDM Legend Car Series here. Week number 2 at USA. Your number 1 guy here. Free agent, folks. Patrick McPeak. Out there tonight, out of Carolina, Zach Wells for Hazen Boots in the number 2. Billy Van Meter looking to make it 2 in a row. Won last week's season opener. Let's see what he can do here tonight, starting in the number 3 spot. Phil Brick moves up to the number 4 spot. He ran strong last week also. Ryan Allen into 5 for Chaos. Rex for Chaos into 6. Chris Jones into 7 for Hazen Boots. Kendrick in the number 8 spot. Hazelwood going to be in the number 9 spot. Witherspoon in the 10. Jonathan McIntosh back here in the number 11 from Lions Den. And how about Brandon Yates, folks? The first time he'll ever be able to say this is in front of Jesse Gordon, who's starting number 13 here. Horrible qualifying there run for Jesse Gordon as Brandon Yates ahead of him. He's like, take a screenshot, do something there. Good job there. Congrats again to Brandon Yates on that number 12 spot. Jesse Gordon going to round out your 13 spot here tonight. Conditions here at Lakeland, beautiful, 78 degrees, partly cloudy, 2 mile-an-hour winds, and big thanks again to LDM, man. We appreciate what you guys are doing out there for us and keeping some series going as we get ready to go here. 30 laps, excuse me. The guy they're all watching right now, how about this? The free agent driver of Patrick McPeak, and that's 61. He is up for grabs, folks. You looking for a driver? Right there's one. He is available and looking. Billy Van Meter's looking for 2 wins in a row here. Took care of business last week. We'll see if the 23 machine can find himself in victory lane here again tonight. Rex Cog, good to see him out here. There's Ryan Allen, Chris Jones. How about Witherspoon back there in the 20B machine? Hazelwood, McIntosh, and how about Brandon Yates? Out qualifying Jesse Gordon straight up. Jesse Gordon going to start back there in the back again here tonight. It must be something fun about that. He likes that. Like I said, starting in the back here. So there you go. That's the breakdown of your grid here. So we'll get them going here. All right, Patrick McPeak, you can go whenever you want to go. Once that pace car veers to the left, you can wait till the green or you can go as soon as he turns to the left. You make the call. Just don't jackrabbit my start. All right, here we go. Here we go. The drivers are set. Ready to go. He's keeping a good pace here Former teammates on the front row, Zach Wells, Patrick McPeak. Patrick McPeak, hey, these cars are easy to loop. How many we're going to loop in the first lap? I don't know. I hope not many. Here we go. Patrick's going to take them off and start us off here early. Rolling strong here at USA. Billy Van Meter, there's Phil Brick, Rex Cock, and Ryan Allen. Legend cars there at USA. They can become a handful, absolutely. As you've seen Wells now upside down and flipped around. And they're already beating and banging in the back there. Wells now, huge hit there for him. He's on the bottom side of the track. Patrick McPeak, Billy Van Meter, and Phil Brick. There's Rex Cock, Ryan Allen, Chris Jones, Kendrick. How about Hazelwood, McIntosh, Gordon, and Witherspoon now struggling there. Brandon Yates back there with them. But up front, it's a big battle here. Yeah, not sure what exactly happened with Wells there. Let's take a look at the instant replay here. Just got up there and got loose and ate the wall. Man, big hit there. Tough break for Zach Wells and his team there. So Patrick McPeak, your leader, Billy Van Meter in that number 2 spot. And how about Phil Brick? Now to the number 3 spot. We saw this battle last week. We got a car here turned upside down and around here. It's Rex Cock and it's Kendrick Holmes at the bottom side of your track there. Kendrick Holmes and Rex Cock going to be at the bottom of the track. All right, Patrick McPeak, Billy Van Meter, and Phil Brick, your top 3. Ryan Allen, Chris Jones, and Hazelwood. Not sure what happened with those guys back there. Once again, some contact early in this one here. And we'll go back and take a look at this here. Oh, the 12 just got loose with it, and both drivers just demolished the wall and went right down to the bottom of the track. My, oh my. Tough break here tonight. You hate to see it. All right, Patrick McPeak, Billy Van Meter, and Phil Brick, your top 3. Ryan Allen now going to close the gap here, 5 of 30. Ryan Allen now looking to the inside here of Phil Brick. Phil Brick now moving himself up there. Chris Jones going to be in that number 2 spot. How about Hazelwood? McIntosh, but everybody's chasing. Patrick McPeak here. Rex Cock in the pit, Kendrick in the pit. Yes, they are trying their best to get out right now. Rex Cock just pulled out of the pits. He's going to try to get back out on the track here. Great battle with your top 4. 25 to go. 24 this time by. Some of the Legend cars had some issues there. They do have a fast repair to use anytime they like here with the Legend Car Series. Well, how about a run here tonight from that purple and green machine? Patrick McPeak ahead of Billy Van Meter right now. Ryan Allen and Phil Brick round out your top 4. Chris Jones, and there is Jesse Gordon. Jesse Gordon now able to make some moves here. He's moving up to the number 7 spot. As the fans are going crazy here for that black and yellow number 10. Now here comes the lap traffic. Lap traffic you wouldn't think would be a huge role here, but it does play a role here, and it plays a crucial role. So right now, you're seeing Witherspoon. He's going to go up the track here and give the space down low there to the lead lap cars. Good move there. Patrick McPeak moving himself up there, and you see Billy Van Meter now trying to close that gap. Still an awesome battle with the top 4 right now up front. It's going to come down to tire management. Yes, sir. That's normally what all races come down to. Patrick McPeak doing a great job, though, keeping them honest here. Billy Van Meter, last week's Legend Car winner. Ryan Allen going to be in that number 3 spot. Phil Brick going to be back there in the number 4. Right there comes Chris Jones, Hazelwood, and Jesse Gordon. Ryan Allen closing it up there a little bit closer to Billy Van Meter. Last laps, you got it. Pull it up there. McPeak running 24.11s. Billy running 24.16s. Ryan Allen running some big boy numbers there. Look at that. Big time numbers there from Ryan Allen. He's got this thing dialed in here so far tonight. Jesse Gordon now looking to go underneath, or above McIntosh, excuse me. McIntosh on the bottom there, and that 00. He's going to get in line there behind him and dip back down underneath him here. Good looking battle here. McIntosh still racing hard here with Jesse Gordon. 18 laps to go. Jesse's going to look back to the inside here. But up front, Patrick McPeak. Leading all the laps you can lead here. Will he lead the most important one, the last lap? We got to find out in 17 more here. Witherspoon, 1 lap down. Cox, 2 laps down. Kendrick, 3 laps down. And Wells, 4 laps down. Wells not going to be happy, though. Started all the way back, losing 11 spots after spinning himself out in the first corner here tonight. Right now, Patrick McPeak still the man out front. Free agent driver, the 61, out of Carolina. And oh man, he would make somebody's team real happy, eh? Billy Van Meter in that number 2 spot. Ryan Allen in the 3. But Philbrick now, he's closing the gap a little bit here. He's finding some speed in that Lions Den Motorsports legend car. And that's exactly what you got to do. You got to be able to find that speed at the right parts of the track and where you can save. As we are coming to 14 to go. Next time by. Go low, they're telling them. Jesse Gordon letting them know, hey, you got to go low here. Yates now getting up here and getting racy. Witherspoon. Rex Cox. Kendrick. Side by side there. Get a little battle here between Kendrick and Wells. Throw in the 8s right there for time's sake. McIntosh moving up to the number 7 spot. Good run here tonight from the Mac Attack in the 909 or the 99 or 00, whatever you want to call them. Looking strong here. Hazelwood's going to look to the inside there. I believe that was, or a lap car, or somebody was a lap car there. But right now, McPeak still the man out front. As we got Brandon Yates coming down pit road here. Not sure what he needs, but he's going to come into pits here. He's going to be upset. Patrick McPeak, Billy Van Meter, Philbrick, and Ryan Allen. Looking strong here. Good looking stuff here tonight from all the drivers. McPeak, though, heck of a run from him. If he can just keep it together. Don't look back in your mirror right now. That's probably not a good idea. Hazelwood coming down the pits here. Brandon Yates down the pits here. You're watching it here. Good looking battle right here. Jesse Gordon now in between of the lap traffic here. Moving his way up there. You're seeing it now. Billy Van Meter now working his way right up to the back bumper. Taking some tips from McPeak there. Gordon going to go up the track, give Billy the space down low, and they're going to come out of 4 here. Like a rocket. 9 to go. Billy Van Meter trying to get up here and get racy. Philbrick to the number 3 spot. He was able to get up and around Allen. Allen now feeling the pressure. How about Philbrick? So far, so good for him. 2 podiums in 2 weeks. If he can just hang on. Watching Billy Van Meter now work his way up there. And you're seeing this right here. Billy Van Meter working his way up and under the 23 machine. Billy Van Meter. Side by side with Patrick McPeak. Just like that, the 23 machine of Indianapolis, Indiana, out to the front. Can he hang on to it? Billy now working his way up there. He's got the back bumper of Patrick McPeak right there with him, keeping him honest with 7 to go here. Very, very tight racing here in the Advanced Legends LDM McPeak now closing that gap. You're seeing it now. Ryan Allen still back there in that, or excuse me, Allen in the 4, Philbrick to the 3 still. Watching now back from Billy Van Meter's camera angle here, and got a whole lot of McPeak right there. McPeak right up to the back bumper of that 23 machine. There's 6 to go. Coming down to saving a little bit of tires here tonight. And you're seeing it right now, 5 to go. Working their way up there, the 00. I don't know what the 00 was doing. I have no idea. He kept coming up and up the track. I thought he was going to wreck the leaders. Billy Van Meter's got to come in and pit here. Patrick McPeak out front right now. Ryan Philbrick going to be in that number 2 spot. Billy Van Meter into 3. Not sure what happened to the number 23 machine of Billy Van Meter. Patrick McPeak out front right now. He's going to come down. He's going to have to pit. And he come in hot right there. Philbrick going to come around as the leader. Can he make it around here with 3 to go? Ryan Allen going to be in that number 2 spot. And look at the fuel strategy. These guys have had to play the game. Ryan Allen going to go back out to the front here. Philbrick looks to be out of fuel. Can he make it around? It's going to come down to the wire here. White flag coming out this time by Jesse Gordon in that number 3 spot. Billy back out of the pits here, though. Ryan Allen going to look to nurse this thing around. It's going to be the slowest finish you ever see in history. But they're going to do it. Oh, Philbrick's going to close the gap. Ryan Philbrick going to bring it across the line here in the most dramatic fashion. Philbrick's going to bring it around here, folks. He's going to win it here tonight at USA. Philbrick wins it. Ryan Allen looking to get pushed back to 2nd place here. What a finish. He'll bring it home in the P2 spot. Jesse Gordon brings it home in the 3. And how about McIntosh in the 4, the 5 of Billy Van Meter? Unbelievable. The 6 of Chris Jones. Hazelwood going to be in that number 7. The 8 going to Patrick McPeak there. And Brandon Yates and Witherspoon going to round out your top 10. How about that, folks? Your race winner for Lions Den. Ryan Philbrick getting it done here. Ryan Allen going to be in that number 2 spot as they're getting the group push there. Getting the drivers back into line here and where they need to go. And Jesse Gordon going to come up there in that number 3 spot. All right, while we're waiting for the guys to get the other driver pushed around, we'll start off with the 3rd place driver out here, the number 10 machine out of California. Jesse Gordon, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, heck of a run here, man, and it's crazy how these things came down to fuel mileage here. These little motorcycle engines normally get a lot of laps, but here at USA it sucks it up because of a bigger track. But hey, P3 tonight, break down your run.
Yeah, I played the fuel strategy game. I saved enough fuel. I made it to the end like you're supposed to. Looks like some guys got some extra help, it looks like, and I didn't know that was part of the game, but I guess so. So that's why I ended up 3rd, not better. But all in all, I'll take it, I guess. Yeah, I hate playing that strategy and whatnot, but I mean, you know, it's just how it goes, I guess.
Yeah, that's what teammates are for. You got to have some every once in a while. Jesse Gordon, P3 here tonight, up 10 spots. Another heck of a run here, man. And who's some great sponsors you want to thank tonight?
I'd like to thank you, of course, putting it on. Yeah, definitely everybody that came out and raced. And then my sponsors, Capital Time LLC, Peach Tanner Salon, Amzo, Caritas Tires, David Stretching, United Window Tint, Empire Motorsports, and my team, HBM Motorsports.
Absolutely fantastic work. There you have it. Jesse Gordon, P3 here tonight. Went over down to our second place driver in the 87 for Team Chaos. Up 3 spots. Ryan Allen, you got a copy.
Yeah, man, I got you.
Hey, heck of a run here tonight. I know it was Billy's race to win there, that he ran out of fuel, and that it was a race for Patrick McPeak, and it just came down to the wire here, man. And we talked about it. Jesse said there, you know, hey, you're getting some help, but hey, you got to have good teammates when you can get them, and they were able to slide you around the P2 tonight, man. Break down your run.
Yeah, man. Didn't know fuel strategy was going to be part of it until I finished with qualifying. I was like, oh, shit, we can only go about 27 laps. Well, by then I was already qualified 5th, and kind of hard to just drop back. So tried to keep pace with Billy. Me and him were both trying to save, and I knew I was somewhat close. I knew I would be about a lap shy, so knew I had a good gap back to 3rd, so I just clutched it about half a lap for about 2 or 3 laps in a row, and finally ran out on the last lap there, coming out of 2, and seen Rex coming, so I waved him down, told him to give me a little poosh. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
No, nothing wrong with it at all, man. They're perfectly legal in my book. Great job again on the P2 here tonight. A fantastic run from Team Chaos, and let's hear them great sponsors for them one more time tonight.
Yeah, man. I'd like to thank you for putting the races on, everybody for showing up. Big thanks to the whole team over at Chaos. I wouldn't have got a good finish without them. Masson and Kane Warehousing, Edco Welding and Hydraulic, MVP Performance, HD5, Circle City Raceway, Kenny Mowing, Van Dorn Racing Development, Norton Transport, Avery Dennison, Sim Coaches Cutscene, and keep digging.
Absolutely a fantastic run as always. Ryan Allen, P2 here tonight. All right, went over now to our race winner out here tonight for Lions Den Motorsports. Ryan Philbrick, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, heck of a job out here tonight, man. It does. It comes down to fuel, and you got to learn the strategy, and you got to play the games. And I tell you what, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. You found that out here tonight, man. Philbrick, heck of a job winning it here tonight for Lions Den, man. Break down your run for us.
Yeah, I'll always say lucky over good. Noticed earlier it was going to be fuel mileage. I was just trying 5th gear at first, but then McIntosh actually told me he was shutting the car off and told me how he was doing. He was getting quite a bit more than me. Come down to the wire. At the end, I really didn't think I was going to make it. Almost pitted, but I said, hell with it. I'll try it. Stayed out, was able to make it. Had Yates there to push me if I needed it. And shout out to McIntosh for 4th place, which he could have been on the podium, but still a nice run.
Yeah, absolutely. A fantastic run here as always tonight, man. Lions Den looking good here as a number 1 and number 4 out there for you boys, man. Great job. And Philbrick, who's some great sponsors you want to thank tonight, buddy?
Absolute Time LLC, 614 Setups, Clean Cut Painting, Lions Den Motorsports, you putting us on, and all the drivers coming out.
Absolutely. A fantastic job as always. There you have it. Ryan Philbrick going to burn it down here. USA. Ryan Allen going to finish in that number 2 spot. And Jesse Gordon up 10 spots to the number 3 spot. Great race tonight, man. We'll see you guys next week.